post Achilles rupture surgery, and I was able to go to work this week, which kind of was a really big deal because, man, it's not that I was struggling, not doing anything. I just needed to move. My body just wanted to move. It was a hard week in the beginning because I hadn't moved very much and I was very tired. And I think with like my leg being elevated like so much the last 2 weeks, bringing it down was very intense. And I feel like there's a lot of like blood just kind of rushing to the area. So my foot was throbbing and my ankle was throbbing. Like Monday evening after work, and I took some medicine, some Tylenol, and I passed out and it was good. I did some ice to the back of my knee because my leg was in a cast. Obviously it's not now, but it was in a cast. So I did some ice back here so that way I could kind of take a little bit of the edge off, which was nice and super helpful. And then I went to work on Tuesday. It was good. Working as a PT, I definitely had my crutches, but I was navigating the gym with my knee scooter because honestly, that was just much easier. So that was really, really helpful. Today, I had my first official post-op check-in, and I got my cast removed. And my stitches taken out, and more wedges to put in my boot, so that way I can work on getting in my boot and putting weight on my Achilles. So this next week will be week 4, and I start PT week 4, so super excited. That's excited and nervous, I guess. That's on Halloween. But this week will be partial weight bearing, as much as I can tolerate in my boot. And then my doctor wants me to start like easing into putting more pressure in so that I can be strictly in the boot and off of the crutches and starting to strengthen that Achilles. It was very informative today and very like nerve-wracking. My biggest fear is re-rupturing the left side, or doing something crazy and putting all my weight and rupturing the right side. I'm not doing anything crazy. It's just because all of the bearing of my weight has been on the right side, and if anything happened to that side, I would be completely devastated. But all my questions were answered today. My doc said that 4 weeks after surgery to roughly the 8-week mark is the highest chance of re-rupturing, and he said that as long as I'm in the boot and I'm moving around, I should be fine. But he said what he sees most is people get confident and start trying to like put a little bit more weight on, and they walk around without the boot, and something happens and boom, they re-rupture. And I was like, okay, I'll just be in my boot until you tell me I don't need to be, because I don't want that to happen at all. And then he told me as well, because I told you, bearing weight on this right side has honestly been really hard on my knee, my hips, and my IT band right now. But my foot feels fine, it's okay. He said that the only chance for rupturing this side is if I don't, when I'm in PT, I don't do everything that I've done on the left leg on the right leg, because he said what'll happen, or what could happen, is that you build this leg up, and that Achilles is getting stronger every day through, you know, the recovery and rehab process. It's already anchored in my heel, so they've reattached it, all the things. But he said because of the very limited use of this side, that once I'm back to normal, I could end up rupturing the right side. So he told me that anything that I do in rehab, I need to do on the uninjured side, so that way it can be as strong and stay as strong as the left. This was really good to hear, because that is literally my worst nightmare. Because this is the first worst nightmare. Like, didn't expect to do this. I still don't even know what happened. So I do not want to be injured again, ever. I don't want to have another surgery that is not elective. And that's not gonna happen either. Like, I just can't. So I will be making sure that if I'm moving around, I'm in my boot, and that as long as I'm strengthening the left side, I will also be strengthening the right side. As for right now, my foot is still in plantar flexion, I think, right? Yeah, his doors. Yeah. Plantar flexion still pretty far, so there's no real movement there. Not that I can move. I have really weird tingles still in my like toes. So that is one question I definitely forgot to ask. So I definitely am gonna ask them about that, because it feels like my toes are just falling asleep when I'm in, nothing's happening. Yeah, I've lost a significant amount of calf muscle and quad muscle. I think about 3 inches in my, or a little, it's not 3, it's like 2.75 inches I've lost in my calf, and then 2 inches in my in my quad. So as a bodybuilder, that's kind of hard, because symmetry is everything, and I want a balanced look, not like I can tell that your left side or your right side is either stronger or weaker, but that's where I'm at. In week 4, I'm hoping to get back to the gym. Appetite's still been kind of shoddy, so I'm eating what I can, what sounds good, honestly, and trying to up my protein intake. So that's all that I can do there. And I'm ready for PT, but I'm scared. I'm ready to be back to normal, back to all the things that I was doing. But I know it's a process, and it's gonna take time, but I'm ready to start working and see how it goes. So yeah. So that is my update for this week. I'm icing, which feels like heaven right now. So I'll probably be doing a lot of that in between work stuff, just to help get the swelling down, because the swelling is still there. My feet look really gross. But yeah, that is my 3 weeks post-surgery update, and I can't wait for you guys to join me here next week after my first PT sesh. It'll be good. We got this.